glad you can make it.
Yeah, well, if you have what you say you have, boss will do more business.
First show me the money, then we can talk business. Clean and uncut, straight from the source.
This man here is in charge of FDA approval.
I usually prefer ecstasy, but I'm an equal opportunity kind of guy.
Over a dozen gang members are dead in what can only be described as a massacre. Early reports indicate that several of the victims were wanted in connection with a variety of other violent crimes throughout the city. Now, if you take a look behind me here, you can see that most of them are...
media circus, isn't? What the hell happened here? Drug deal gone wrong?
Very wrong. We forgot to take the drugs.
Think Vincent Romano's behind this?
Isn't he behind everything?
So, who are the victims today?
It's a mess. Buddy's laying over here, and what's left of the First Streeters. Which, as you know, up until last night, were the most vicious, violent gang in the city. Responsible for more rapes and murders than your average Third World army. Over here, we've got the remains of the White Boys. White supremacist version of the First Streeters, only these guys got cash and mob ties to back them up.
All the upstanding citizens of society.
Yeah. Most of them were shot. One was blown up. One got a knife to the throat.
Whatever happened here, somebody walked away with a lot of money.
Not exactly, sir.
How much is in there?
Enough to say that someone is very unhappy.
Smoking cigars now. And I thought he was perfect. Put your hands on your head and turn around real slow.
Let me guess. You're pointing a standard police issue 9mm Glock at me. Holds 15 rounds in the mag, 16 if you count the one that's not in the chamber. It's nothing any run-of-the-mill Kevlar vest wouldn't stop. The irony is, your academy training has you pointing at my torso, not my head.
Last chance.
Relax, detective. I'm on your side. It is detective, isn't it? Just assuming a patrol officer would have some sort of age requirement. Who are you? Special Agent William Porter. I'm also going to take a gamble that clock isn't going to shoot me before I can show you my ID.
Fuck. What are you doing here anyway? This isn't a federal case.
He's using this rooftop as a staging ground.
Tell me, which him? You need a small army to take out these two gangs. You know, I'm thinking several guys with machine guns, a couple of knifemen in the alley, bomber to take out the Mercedes, spotter or two on the roof, so... Come on, tell me, how many hymns?
Just one.
What happened to the drugs?
Where's the money, X?
I don't know. I need to see a doctor.
You're gonna keep on bleeding until we understand what happened here. Mr. Romano isn't very happy.
Who did this?
I didn't see any faces. They were everywhere. They were all around us. Who would do this to you?
Get rid of him.
Who would do this to us? There's no other cartel Romano strong enough to pull this off?
Good evening. Recent crime rates in our city are increasing with such rapid momentum that citizens are looking to our political leaders for answers. News Channel 4's very own Michelle Gibson contacted Mayor Randolph's office for comment. However, it appears that Mayor Randolph's active campaign for governor seems to be the only thing on his agenda, other than defending numerous accusations of infidelity. As of this time, the mayor has declined to comment or return our calls. Aaron?
Aaron, we have breaking news from the old missile silo on the edge of town. Reports are coming in that a violent yet selective assassination of known gang members and drug dealers occurred last night. What we know at this time is that several cars were riddled with bullets and one vehicle exploded with such devastation that its make has yet to be identified. Moreover, the crime scene is littered with corpses and body parts so mutilated and scattered that the police have yet to establish an accurate body count. Our city's police captain Connolly and several detectives are on the scene. Additionally, our Channel 4 newscopter has been in the air all morning. We will bring you updated details as they become available.
How bad is he? Oh, poor baby. Tell him Mommy will be there as soon as she can.
Get your pants off, Gary. You're on next.
Thank you. Hey, Natasha.
Oh, hi, Carrie. What's going on?
My son gets sick at school. Can you cover for me?
Of course. Tell the little guy I hope he feels better.
Thank you. Oh, you're a lifesaver.
What do you want me to tell Jack? There'll only be 2 of us until the shift change.
I know. I'm sorry. Tell him I'll be back as soon as I can. Oh, and the scary guy in the back isn't tipping.
What does he look like?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at him.
Well, he hasn't seen me yet.
back on scene, where yet another atrocity has besieged our town.
Eric.
Thank you, Aaron. Breaking news. Channel 4 is on the scene at the Snake Eye Strip Club. We are hearing that an apparent bomb or other incendiary device has annihilated this building. Bomb squad officials report that only a military-grade bomb could cause the destruction of this magnitude, and it is assumed to have been remotely detonated. The question remains, whom would be capable of getting a hold of such a device?
Residents, there you go. More to the left.
Here you go, miss. Did you find any other bodies inside?
This is Jerry Simon, coming to you live from the charred remains of the Snake Eye Strip Club. It seems that our fair city, which just last night played host to the bloody massacre of two of our most violent street gangs, must now bear witness to the fiery destruction of its most notorious strip club.
Girls said they were the only dancers in the club at the time. Luckily, it was between shifts.
Did they see anything?
No, they were in the dressing room. That building was filled with weapons and ammunition. There's gonna be a lot of dead in there.
First Streeters, the White Boys, near the Snake Eyes Club. We're looking for someone to arrest or to thank, Rodriguez.
Captain's been to more crime scenes today than he has all year.
You can say that again.
Well, looks like somebody turned off the alarm over the emergency exit. Not that it would have mattered. Fire boys are telling me they're pretty sure that it was a bomb. Destroyed everything but the dressing room.
That's some serious precision bombing.
So, what are the chances this is connected to last night?
Yeah, I'd say pretty good.
Excuse me.
Miss, you have to stay back.
I was just here.
You have to stay back.
Excuse me, miss. What is your name?
Who are you?
My name is William Porter. I'm a federal agent. Did you work here today?
Who said I work here?
Come on. I assume you didn't come all the way down here in those shoes to go jogging.
I was just here a few hours ago. It was the scary guy in the back, wasn't it?
You saw someone? Did you see his face?
No.
Come on.
Agent Porter, what can I do for you?
Well, you might want to talk to her. She was here earlier today. It's him.
What the hell's going on, man? Who are you chasing?
His name is Colonel Robert Sykes. He's a commander of one of Special Forces' most elite units. His service record is impeccable. His skills at hand-to-hand combat, weapons, firearms, explosives it's unmatched. He's trained to blend into any city, any terrain, and he is using those skills and that training to go after gangs or drug dealers or anyone who, in his mind, is threatening the moral fabric, the well-being of this country.
A vigilante.
He's more than that, Captain. This is a military mission to him. His targets, wide-ranging as they may seem, are not random. They are carefully chosen for maximum effectiveness.
So what, he's looking at these gangs as insurgents?
Well, the strip club was a supply depot.
What about the dancers?
Well, they weren't his targets. If he wanted them dead, they'd be dead.
You seem to know a lot about this Colonel Sykes. Would you mind telling us why the commander of an elite special forces unit is on a military mission to save our city?
While Colonel Sykes was hunting down terrorists in Afghanistan, his wife and little boy, safe here at home, were killed in a drive-by shooting, completely random. The killer was aiming for a rival gang member, and Sykes' wife and little boy just happened to be nearby. His wife died almost instantly, and the little boy lingered on for a few more days before joining his mother.
Did they ever catch the shooters?
No. There were so many suspects, the police couldn't even determine which gang was responsible. But it didn't matter anyway. Sykes had already snapped and begun his self-ordered mission to secure the homeland.
So, what else should we know about this guy?
Well, he doesn't drink, he doesn't do drugs, he doesn't sleep around, and until recently, he didn't smoke either.
Well, we appreciate very much all that information, Agent Porter. We'll catch you.
Well, I hope you're right. But, no offense, Captain. I don't think that your department is skilled, equipped, or trained enough to deal with Colonel Sykes. He's been on special ops missions all around the world, usually with entire armies chasing him down. And they don't have to yell freeze.
So what makes you so qualified for the job?
I've been in those places with him.
Hey! So we're supposed to arrest everyone with a buzz cut, or are you gonna tell us what this guy looks like?
I already requested the Pentagon send over Sykes' picture and file. At least whatever's not classified. Not that it'll help. We've already changed appearances.
Nah, this is such bullshit.
Listen to me. Sykes is trained to be a ghost. A shadow. When this is all over, you might even wonder if he ever existed. Now, if you excuse me, Detective, you gotta go find the girl that you lost.
I lost? You're the one who drew your gun, ran away, and knocked over those innocent civilians.
She's a witness. Police still do use witnesses, don't they?
Look, asshole. I don't give a shit whether you work for the government or not. Until this becomes a federal case, you're just a tourist here.
Sykes is trained to leave a survivor. To scare people out of doing whatever it is they're doing. Now, this girl, Carrie, she's a random variable. If he let her escape, he could be following her. If she escaped on her own, she could be a target.
Assuming she's telling you the truth, all you know is that this girl's a stripper. You don't even know her last name.
No. I'm gonna find her. Perhaps even before she's killed.
So what do you expect me to do? Sit on my ass and wait for you to save the day?
Safest place for your ass.
Fuck you. I'll keep in touch.
Turn around! Smart ass, put your hands up. Up against the wall.
Hey, homie, don't say anything.
Shut up! Don't be looking around, look straight ahead. Shut off, you. Come here, get your ass over here. Shots fired! Shots fired! Keep down! Put out help call! Put out help call! Officer needs help! Officer needs help! Send an ambulance! Shots fired! I got 2 suspects down. Officer needs help! Officer needs help!
This Snake Eyes Club is completely destroyed.
I want to know who did this.
I talked to the 2 strippers at the hospital. They're lucky lucky to be alive. Weird. But they said she left just before the explosion. She even talked about seeing some scary guy in the back of the strip club.
Where is she?
There were too many cops around to pick her up. We'll get her, though.
I want this girl here. Now.
Breaking and entering is against the law. And I could even tell you how much time you'd get for that.
Now look, I don't want any trouble with you boys.
Have a good day, honey. And when you get home, we are gonna go on a little trip. Just you and Mommy. It will be like our little adventure. All right? Okay. I love you. Love you too.
Yo, where's my money, bitch?
Hey, nice to see you too. Here you go.
Shit, that's all you got?
Just give me my cut.
Your cut? You know, you need to be working more.
I'm just doing
this till I get back on my feet.
Back on your feet? You know you're worth more than your feet.
Oh my god.
Captain Conley. When?
Weren't we just here?
Yeah, you know me in strip clubs, Rodriguez.
So let's paint up the blood, tag his face, then we'll whip over to the neck. The wound on the neck. We'll pull back out further wide.
Beautifully gratuitous.
Hey! What the hell are you doing here? Hi, Detective. Jerry Simon. Jerry Simon says it looks like you have a few more dead bodies back there.
I don't care if you're the Pope. This is a crime scene. Get the hell out of here.
The body count keeps rising.
Nice!
It looks like they were killed with a very big knife. You should make a statement, Detective, or I'll make one for you. Hey, please don't touch him. Okay, we're leaving. First Streeters, the White Boys, this club, and now these two. I think you got a vigilante in your hands.
No comment.
Thank you, Detective. Okay, we're leaving.
This is just the beginning, isn't it?
Stay on this. Anything can happen.
This is Jerry Simon, coming to you live for a special report. I find myself again outside of the Snake Eye Strip Club, which just yesterday exploded in a fiery blast, killing almost everyone inside. But this morning, 2 more bodies were found, each killed at some point last night outside of the very same club. Although police are denying it, this reporter believes it to be the work of a vigilante, a super vigilante, if you will. He first targeted the violent First Streeters and White Boy gangs. He then moved on to the notorious Snake Eyes Club, which you can still see behind me. And now, he hunts the muggers and criminals that infest our streets. It is unknown if this crime wave will end. If you ask me, the modus operandi of this vigilante will escalate until our peaceful hamlet is washed of these vicious criminals. The footage that Jerry Simon says is about to show is gruesome, but it's the truth. I advise any children out there watching to do so with extreme caution. From the footage, you can
Those
see
are the
that
2 crackheads I had watching the place.
was swift and brutal.
I didn't think anyone would actually go back.
Let me take you live to the Jerry Simon Says Studios. I am about to share with you some expert observations that clearly raise questions and point out distinct militaristic
this bastard used a hunting knife.
2 of them. Not blinking.
And the most recent bombing of the Snake Eyes Strip Club. Folks, when you've been an Emmy Award-winning journalist as long as Jerry Simon has, you develop eyes in the back of your head. Case in point. To me, this gentleman is a person of interest and somebody needs to find him and talk to him. Furthermore, my gut instinct begs the question, why is he so chummy with this single mother / seductive stripper at the Snake Eyes Strip Club who miraculously survived?
Sir, I'm not so sure about that.
Why is that?
I've seen this guy around before.
Where?
With the police. I think he's a cop. Maybe even a Fed.
Feds don't kill people with hunting knives. That's him. And when you bring that little bitch in here, I'm sure she'll tell me the same thing.
Making the boys are picking her up right now.
anything less.
We work for Vincent Romano.
We're here to ask a few questions. And for your sake, we better like the answers.
Now put down the fucking knife.
You remember Mr. Romano? Your old boss at the Snake Eyes Club?
Yes, but I was hired by Jack. I didn't do any of that other stuff.
Haven't you been watching the news this week? It's not safe anymore for people in your profession.
Yours either.
You going on a little trip?
Just a weekend getaway.
But it's not the weekend yet. Why go away when we can party right here? We want to know about the bombing.
I don't know anything.
She doesn't know anything.
We don't believe you, Carrie.
There was a man. Is he sitting in the back? I didn't see his face.
It's not me you need to convince. It's Mr. Romano.
Answer it.
You try anything stupid, you die. And so does your kid.
Who is it?
Special Agent Porter. We met outside the Snake Eyes Club. I believe we have some unfinished business to discuss.
It's not a good time.
Never is. Are there any more? Are there any more? Are you okay? Where's your little boy?
He's at school.
All right, we gotta get out of here now.
Do you think there's more of them?
It's not them I'm worried about. Come on. Come on. I need to get you to the police station.
No, I have to go get my son.
You can call him from the police station. Look, if you ever need anything at all, this is where I'm staying.
Thank you.
They're in the alley. Go!
What's wrong with you, man? You're slipping. But you can't check your six.
Robert?
Just like old Tom's, huh? Me saving your life and your hooker girl flying up into the wind.
How about this? You do what you do. I do what I do. We'll see who comes out on top.
I appreciate you killing some of the bad guys. That was nice of you.
Oh, I'm gonna stop you, boy.
I wanted to ask you something. Would you give your life to save the world if nobody knew you did it? See, that's the difference between you and me. And you're not telling me when we settle anything. I'm gonna dictate the time. Tomorrow, midnight, Devil's Garden, come along.
I want to assure all of you that this crime wave will come to an end. We have the best police department in the country, and we're working around the clock to make sure that all the good law-abiding citizens are safe.
Mayor Randolph has called the events of this past week a crime wave. But perhaps it's a wave of a different kind. A wave of justice. Murderers, robbers, rapists, dealers, pedophiles, and the mob. None are safe. A source of ours at the police department says that other than the actual acts perpetuated by the super vigilante this past week, there has been virtually no other violent crime reported throughout the city. And an online poll we took earlier today shows that the super vigilante currently enjoys a higher approval rating than Mayor Randolph. I'm Jerry Simon. Draw your own conclusions, ladies and gentlemen. I'll draw mine. And to all you criminals out there, Jerry Simon says, it's Judgment Day. And cut.
That was great.
Of course it was. It's me. Mr. Mayor, your thoughts on the super vigilante, sir?
I'm sorry, Mr. Simon. I have an important meeting to get to.
Just one quote.
Mayor Nate Randolph, the governor.
What do you think, Neil?
He's an asshole. You let me governor?
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to the people.
Mr. Mayor, your wife's holding on line 2.
Tell her I'm in a meeting.
So, I really need some.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'll suck your dick.
I don't know. The last time you fucking chewed it all up with those teeth.
I won't this time. It'll be really good.
All right, but show me.
go to the police?
Everyone would know. I'm not exactly the girl next door.
Police don't care about your job. That's the difference between them and him.
Please. William, this is Corey. Corey, this is my friend William.
Corey, how you doing? Sorry, I wasn't expecting company.
It's okay, we weren't expecting to need it. Honey, do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you mind if I use it?
No, go right ahead.
Oh, thanks.
Are you a good guy or are you a bad guy?
Well, what did your mom tell you?
That you're a good guy?
That's what my son thought too.
How old is your son?
How old are you?
6.
6 years old. I think that's about how old my son was the last time I saw him.
Where is he?
I don't know.
He'll sleep through the night now. He can sleep through anything.
You know you can stay here as long as you want.
Thank you. You know, you think your life is gonna turn out one way, and then it goes somewhere completely different. Right now, I just want him to be safe.
He'll be safe here. So will you.
The news is right. There hasn't been a violent crime reported in almost a week. And hell, if it wasn't for Colonel Sykes, we wouldn't have much of any crime reported.
All the other precincts saying pretty much the same thing. Hey, if we don't get this guy soon, we'll all be out of a job. There'll be no one else left to arrest. Dropping crime, no matter what the reason, it's got to be a good thing, right? For the department, for the city. Listen, if you play this thing right, at the end of the day, you guys are going to be very popular around here, and you might just be looking at the next chief of police. As long as we don't count the dead bodies of the unrighteous littering the streets, then yeah, we can tell ourselves we're doing a fine job.
Aren't you being just a little bit dramatic, Detective?
What? You think all the city's criminals are on vacation, Captain? They're shit scared of this super vigilante, and so am I. We don't know anything about this Colonel Sykes. He could just as easily start taking out school kids tomorrow, and there's not a goddamn thing we can do about it.
We don't even have a picture or description.
And Porter's right. We're chasing a ghost.
Speaking of Agent Porter, we heard from him?
Not a peep, but I did call the Pentagon myself about Sykes.
And?
After 2 hours of being transferred to every ranking officer on duty, they couldn't even tell me this guy existed, let alone give me his file.
And don't expect them to anytime soon. Plausible deniability.
Where have you been?
Drunk. But I am meeting Sykes at midnight.
That doesn't give us much time. Where?
Devil's Garden.
It's Vincent Romano's club.
That makes it interesting. You sure about that?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be there. He's the one who set it up.
Why?
It was the honorable thing to do.
We need to shut down every street in a 3-block radius.
I agree. Let's also get Swan on the move. I want to nail this bastard.
There was a catch. He wants me alone.
Oh, yeah, and I want to lose 10 pounds, pal.
Well, he sees any cops, he's gonna disappear. You're never gonna find him again.
So what do you suggest?
All right, I'm going in. I don't care if the whole damn place explodes. Nobody moves an inch until I give the word.
Asshole. You heard him. No one move until I give the go-ahead.
We hear you loud and clear, Detective.
took the liberty to order you a drink. I thought you might want one.
I'm here to take you down, Robert.
Since you've been in town, you killed 2 crackheads, a bunch of gangsters. Man, I thought you were coming to help me.
It's just self-defense.
And you let the media think that I did all the killing. That was kind of clever of you. Cigar?
I don't smoke anymore.
He who never met a girl he did not try to fuck, a drink he didn't want to drink, a vice he didn't like, has now given up cigars.
What in the hell happened to you anyway, Robert?
Hey, man. I never went soft. That's what happened to me. I still love my country. I still love my family, even though they're gone. And I'm still an honorable man.
But Kimmy and Patrick's death doesn't justify this one-man crusade you've been going on.
Except for the cigars, the deaths have nothing to do with any of this. I know you went soft a long time ago. But you and I took an oath, along with every other soldier, to defend our country against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
So now you just kill anyone that you decide is evil. It's very noble.
There are places in this country, places in every city, where people can't go without fear of being robbed, mugged, murdered. We don't accept that in other countries. Why should we accept that here?
We also took an oath to protect the Constitution. Or have you forgotten that?
There's right and wrong, and the laws are meant to serve us, not to serve them. Slavery was the law, and if it wasn't for men like us standing up, it might still be there.
He's here.
So, in your little world, who chooses who's good and who's bad? You?
Judges, juries, military tribunals. But somebody has to start somehow trying to make a difference. And if you've seen what's happened to the crime rate around here, I'd say I'm doing something.
And who do you think you'd be serving? Certainly not the innocent woman and the scared little boy hiding out with me.
Are you of all people trying to lecture me on morality? I never missed a soccer game. I never forgot an anniversary. I never went over the speed limit or cheated on my taxes. You, on the other hand, you had a beautiful wife and a son who loved you more than anything in the world. You drank, you lied, you cheated, and you fucked everything that moved, foreign and domestic. I served my country proudly and honorably, and my wife, was ripped away from my life without any regard for her innocence. Yours left you on their own free will because you were such a son of a bitch. And I'm the bad guy? If I'm the bad guy, what does that make you?
The man who's gonna bring your little crusade to an end. Detective, get in here and let's take this son of a bitch down.
Knowing that you're such a trustworthy individual, I brought this little jamming device. I'm done fucking with you.
Don't move.
No, you're not gonna shoot me.
I hope you don't think I've gone that soft.
You're sitting on a chair that has a bomb underneath it, kind of like the bomb that we used to take out that Iraqi general. The one that goes boom when you stand up. Yeah, that one. You shoot me, you die.
My life for yours, that sounds like a pretty good deal.
I'll make this easy. My finger goes off this detonator. Everybody gonna die. Goodbye, William. Drop your weapon! Don't you move. Don't do it.
You all right, Porter?
What the hell happened in here? He was here. He put a bomb under my chair. If I get up, it's gonna explode. I don't see anything. Can't be that small.
There's no bomb here, sir.
That son of a bitch.
a lot of dead people in there. I don't care whose standards you're using. Not all the victims were bad guys.
He had a jamming device. No transmissions were possible.
Don't go anywhere.
This guy's not gonna stop until I have an Emmy, a Peabody, and a Pulitzer.
Let's do some reporting.
How could this happen? We had only static from the moment Agent Porter entered the club.
He said Sykes used a jamming device.
It'd have to be one hell of a jammer. The static I heard sounded a lot more like Agent Porter simply turned off his wire.
Porter turning off his wire? Doesn't make any sense, Captain.
No, it doesn't.
What would you like us to do?
I would like you to get your asses back to the station and book Romano. Take Agent Porter with you. And don't let him out of your sight until I get a chance to talk to whoever the hell his supervisor is back in Washington. I'm gonna nail his ass to the wall for this.
Hey, detectives. Looks like the super vigilante struck again. What's the body count this time?
Why don't you go chase the ambulance and count on yourself, okay?
I only report the news, I don't make it.
Where's Agent Porter?
He's still alive.
Who? The super vigilante?
Yeah, the super vigilante.
You know him, don't you?
Yeah. So, Colonel Robert Sykes. He was my commanding officer and my best friend. Took me under his wing when I was just a scared kid looking to serve my country. He knows what I'm capable of and what I'm not.
Oh my God, are you all right?
Yeah, I am. Look, you should be happy. The police arrested Vincent Romano tonight.
Yeah, thank God. I saw it on the news. What happened?
Oh, Robert, he set me up to help him take down Romano and the cartel.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, for you and Corey, it is.
Oh, well. He loves baseball. He never had a glove.
This was my little boys. You're not going to be safe as long as Robert's out there. You need to go to the police.
He still wants me dead?
My hope now lies where it always has, in stopping Robert. And the only way to stop him is to become him.
Yes. That's her. That's my little girl. You said, this happened at Devil's Garden.
Yes, ma'am. It was a shootout and your daughter just happened to be there. I'm sorry for your loss, Senator.
Are you detective? You just brought in a mob boss. You'll probably get a promotion.
They're gonna be transporting Romano downtown soon. Think we can still make it?
How fast can you drive? Tonight, 10 p.m., the Snake Eyes Club. You don't bring the police,
and I don't bring my guns.
Neil! Neil! This is a footage from Romano's security system. It's Porter talking to Sykes. This is Senator Richard's daughter.
Well, at least she wasn't shot by one of ours. And what's a senator's daughter doing in a mobster's club anyway?
It's a hot spot. All the kids go there.
Do you know who owns all the places you've been to, Captain?
Captain Connolly. All right. It's time. Romano's ready. Want this transport done without incident? No press, no comment, no nothing. Once Romano's downtown, he's the DA's problem, not ours. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Make me proud.
Well, Mr. Romano is an upstanding citizen of this community. All he did was try to defend himself inside his own place of business. He didn't kill anybody. He didn't shoot anybody. And I'm sure the judge and the jury will see it that way if this even gets to trial.
I'm sure the judge and the jury will. Thank you for your time. Let's go. Come on, Neil.
Mr. Romano!
Mr. Romano! Mr. Romano! Mr. Romano, is there any truth to the accusation that the girl was killed by your direction at the Devil's Garden? Mr. Romano, if you could follow behind Mr. Romano right now, I think what you should do is run to the front. Move, please. Thank you. Move.
You want me to hit you in front of all these people, right? Good for your image, would it, Romano? Either way, pal, come on. Watch your head. Nice and easy. Okay, nice.
Mr. Romano, the crime boss, has been accused of everything from prostitution to racketeering to murder. This may be the very last time we see him outside.
Hey, partner? There's someone in the captain's office to see you.
Detective Peterson. I'm Carrie Green, and this is Corey. We need your help.
As governor, my administration will be for the creation of new jobs. Most importantly, we'll be against crime.
The so-called super vigilante is a menace to all the good, honest people of this city. That is why when I am elected governor, I'll be able to ensure that he gets the electric chair for all the terrible acts he's committed. Now, we have one of the finest police departments in the country. But we must never be too proud to ask for assistance. This super vigilante is a plague upon our city and is nothing short of a domestic terrorist.
Shouldn't have said that.
And that is why, with the help of the Honorable Senator Richards, I have asked the FBI to assist us in stopping this terrorist once and for all.
So, you never saw Colonel Sykes at the Snake Eyes Club?
No, I never got a good look at him. I never saw his face.
You never saw him plant a bomb or leave a briefcase?
No, I left before any of that.
But you've been with Agent Porter since.
I went to my apartment first. That's when Romano's men came. They thought I knew who blew up the club. They were gonna kill me if I didn't tell them.
So who killed the men in your apartment and outside your building?
William. Agent Porter. He's the one who saved me. And my son.
Agent Porter killed them?
All except for the guy with the broken arm. He said Colonel Sykes killed him.
Did you happen to see Colonel Sykes do this?
No, I had already run away.
But Agent Porter definitely killed the other 6.
It was self-defense. They were trying to kill us.
I don't doubt that, Carrie. But Agent Porter seems to have disappeared, and he didn't tell us much of anything before he left.
Jim, we need you outside for a moment.
Don't go anywhere.
We have some breathing mousetraps.
What's going on?
I'm Agent Donovan. This is Agent Franks. Sorry for the late hour, detective, but we're taking over the super vigilante case.
Well, the first agent you sent did a real bang-up job.
We're the first agents here.
What about Porter?
Who's Porter?
Special Agent William Porter?
We don't know anybody by that name.
There is no William Porter with the Bureau.
Nothing at customs.
ATF is out.
CIA says he's not one of theirs. I'm gonna check with DIA.
I'm on right now with the Pentagon.
Yeah, good luck getting anything out of them.
Homeland Security has access to lots of different kinds of information. Detective, what made you think he was with the FBI anyway?
Well, he had a badge just like yours.
Obviously not like mine.
Thank you. Okay, so the Army has a Major William Porter and a Colonel Robert Sykes, both inactive. It'll be a bit, but the files are on their way.
This guy knew a lot more than he was telling you. We gotta find him now.
Wait here. Stay sharp.
Porter! Peterson, open up. We need to talk.
back at the scene of the crime.
Safe place for a meet?
Probably is with the super vigilante around.
Hey, boss. You sure know what you're doing?
Ratings gold. Hello, Jerry. I hope for your sake you came alone. I did. It's just me and my cameraman, Neil. I actually believe that. That surprises you. No risk, no gain. Man, the only thing that surprises me is the way you lie. I report it how I see it. The truth is subjective. Truth is absolute. People are subjective. Well then, this is your chance to set the record straight. You promised me an interview. That's why I'm here. I know exactly why you're here. It has nothing to do with setting the record straight. Don't worry, son. I know you're just trying to follow orders. Who are you? I'm just a man with a plan. What is this plan? Oh, it's a little regime change. And an eventful demise of someone like you. I thought you said no weapons. No, I said no guns. This is not a gun.
Remember anything more about this? Okay.
Clerk said that Porter checked out earlier tonight. He paid in cash.
There's a call for you, Detective. It's Porter.
Porter?
The mayor is the next target.
What? Okay, you listen to me very carefully. We know you're not a Fed.
I'm not a lot of things. Just a man trying to atone for my sins.
You know, at some point you're gonna have to come in, right?
I can't do that right now. Look, one way or another, this thing ends tonight.
The FBI is here.
Well, then you should have no problem tracing this call. The Jerry Simon Says show just went off the air.
Porter. Porter. He said Mayor Randolph's next.
Yeah, it can hold. I'm holding.
I want units both at City Hall and at the mayor's house.
They're already on their way.
Captain, I got that trace on Porter's call. He came from a payphone next to the Steakhouse Club.
Good. Well, let Peterson know. I'm sure the feds are already on it.
Mayor's not at home. His wife says he's working late tonight.
He's not at the office either. No answer on his cell phone.
Where the hell is he? Nobody's gonna beat you in the ratings tomorrow, Jerry.
be gentle. It's only evidence, guys.
I'm never gentle. This could show the super vigilante in action.
Memory card's gone.
Yeah, he's known not to make things easy.
This is Donovan. Well, he's mayor of one of the largest cities in the country. How hard could it be to find him?
Find out who's screwing this week and track her down instead.
That's a good idea. You clean up here, detective. Let's get in the air.
Yeah, well, the feds just left me here. Told me you got some good news.
How about this? Files just arrived.
Really? Okay, well, don't keep me in suspense. What do you got?
Not much. Most is classified or blocked out. Colonel Robert Sykes, missing in action, presumed dead. Wife deceased, son deceased. And then it's a laundry list of medals.
That's it?
That's it. Porter's, however, is a little more interesting. Major William Porter. He was discharged soon after Sykes went missing for, get ready, disorderly conduct, drinking on duty, assaulting a fellow officer, disobeying a direct order.
I'm not a lot of things. Just a man trying to atone for my sins.
Marital status divorced, one son, no known address for either. Too bad these guys weren't switched. Though with Sykes had come to help us catch Porter, this would have been over the first day.
Smoking cigars now. And I thought he was perfect. His wife and little boy, safe here at home. Killed in a drive-by shooting.
It's Porter talking to Sykes.
The static I heard sounded a lot more like Agent Porter simply turned off his wire.
And why would he do that? So you never saw Colonel Sykes at the Snake Eyes Club?
No, I never got a good look at him.
You never saw him plant a bomb or leave a briefcase?
No, I left before any of that.
Agent Porter killed him.
He's using this rooftop as a staging ground.
Skills at hand-to-hand combat, weapons, firearms, explosives, it's unmatched.
Who are you?
I am your super vigilante.
We've been after the wrong guy.
What?
Porter is Sykes. Tell me you have something.
The mayor's aide, Tanya Jones? Apparently she used her credit card earlier tonight to rent a room downtown. Feds are on their way.
Send everyone. This is it. Send everyone.
never remembered to look behind you either.
What took you, man? I've been waiting up here all this time. I was starting to get kind of lonely. Man, I was waiting for you. Thanks to you, I'm kind of ahead of schedule. You helped me with the cartels. I really appreciate that.
One way or another, we end this tonight.
Somehow, everybody's thinking that you're me and I'm you.
That is unfortunate.
That was a nice touch, man. That's some cool shit. You never answered my question. I'll ask you again. If you thought you could save the world, but nobody would know it, and you might have to give your life in doing it, would you do it?
My life? Yeah, sure. Everyone else's? No.
Well, I'm done.
Come on, my man.
Major William Porter, this is the FBI. Stay where you are, or we'll open fire.
Take him.
Okay, listen up. Let's get these people out of here. It's gonna get ugly. Go, go.
Your family hates you. Your country's done with you. The police are looking for you. But I'm gonna have to kill you first.
Come and get it.
Dog tags found on the body said his name was Robert Sykes. Detective Peterson was right. It wasn't a William Porter.
I'll let the military figure that one out. I don't care if his name was Porter or Sykes. All I know is the super vigilante is dead. Case closed.
Sounds good to me.
Is that him?
Let's get him out of here.
What's left of him?
Did you find anyone else?
I don't think there ever was anyone else. The man you knew as William Porter is our super vigilante, and that's him. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Detective.
I wouldn't lose too much sleep over this guy. He was a killer, not a savior.
William Porter saved me and my son.
You don't believe me, do you?
About what?
That Porter and Sykes were the same person? You still think there were two of them, even though we only found the one body?
I believe you got the bad guy. What more do you want? Hey.
Take care of him.
I will. Where did you get that?
Your friend just gave it to me. Can I keep it? He said I had to ask you.
Yes. You can keep it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.